and watched her whole body just go, and fall asleep. This child is off the charts. It's what I call my God babies, and they, the kids that use the system become superstars, super bright superstars, super healthy, super strong. Because it's an ideal. This is simply an ideal, optimal environment. Now, the equivalent of the FDA in Canada tried to say this was a medical device. We were under attack. In Canada, we are officially recognized as an environmental enhancement device in Canada now. This is simply a hyper-healthy, energetic environment.
What is the USA's FDA calling it?
God only knows.
Scary.
Thank God for Bobby, for Bobby Kennedy. Thank God the shift is happening. Yeah, so no, we have not gone for FDA approval or anything here. So, but we have been, everything's been monitored. They've come after us a number of times, but as long as we don't say we heal, fix, or cure anything. They told me, initially I had an FDA consultant that talked to the heads of the FDA and had them review our stuff. And they got back and said, just don't talk about what it's doing for diabetes. Okay.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I have a diabetes story. She brought up diabetes. There was a little 8-year-old girl after the Lahaina fires. She was pre-diabetic, and so her markers were really bad in her blood. And so they were going to fix her diet, and they had all these good intentions, and then the fires happened, and she was displaced, and her diet actually got a lot worse in the months after.
Yeah.
And she came in here for 2 overnights, and she went back to the doctor, and her blood came back normal. They were like, "What did you do?"
Yeah, at least they asked, what did you do? Yeah, because most of the doctors don't ask. Like people, the tumor's gone, oh, it must have been a misdiagnosis.
Yeah.
Or they go, oh, we should do exploratory surgery and see if we can find it.
Oh my God.
I had one woman, the breast tumors were gone, and she had tested consistently for a number of years with breast tumors. So she went back, and they did 6 mammograms trying to find the damn cancer.
Oh.
I said, will you let them do what? What's wrong with you? Tissue damage and radiation, mammograms will cause cancer. Think about that. I do not recommend mammograms for anybody. Or colonoscopies, another one that's not, a lot of the tests they do. CT scans, that's a lethal dose of radiation. PET scans, CT scans, all that kind of stuff. Okay. You're not tired of me yet?
No.
I got everybody's hands up here.
Use cold laser for
Yeah, cold laser.
circulation enhancement along with this treatment.
Yeah, no, one of the doctors that designed laser treatments, cold laser treatments, found when he used it in a system, it worked 4 times to 6 times better.
Wow.
Inside the
Because of coherence. Yeah, this is designed to make any and every other healing modality work better. Anything that's really healing us is going to enhance it, make it work better because of the coherence and how it. But this is also like laser light. It's coherent light. So this is also like laser light acupuncture. Cool, right? Okay.
If I am, that's my gong there, and I have a bunch of instruments that I've been doing some sound healing.
It's charged up now.
Yeah. Well, my question is like I put a lot of instruments in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Does that interfere with the phase conjugate interface?
No,
Okay.
does not at all interfere.
Yeah.
Every one of those instruments now has greater resonance and greater effect. When you take it out of here, it'll still carry that resonance. Yeah. Okay, your hand was
How
up.
do you detox a pet after you come in here?
they drink a lot of water and sleep usually. Now, some like to do the salt baths with you. It depends on the pet.
Cat.
Cats, not so much.
Just sleeping with detoxer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they know how they'll throw up. They'll do whatever they need to do.
They'll purr themselves back into balance.
Yeah. That's resonance. Again, the purring is an alpha resonance. It's a healing frequency. Yeah. Your hand's been up for way long. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so I was going to ask, are the fields that are created in here fields that exist in nature that
Yes.
were studied and then somehow recreated and like optimized and enhanced and amplified and kind of like a bunch put together?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have pulse electromagnetic field therapy. You've got all the benefits of that. Polychromatic therapy. You know, your ultimate color therapy. You've got the scalar. You've got, you know, a lot of things layered. Has the dolphin frequencies and whale frequencies in here. Has the volcano. Has the rainforest. You know,
I'm also an engineer and I was just like,
it has Schumann resonance, the grounding, the 7.8, because that's the timing pulse of the body. It's very grounding and earthing. Just, you notice how you feel in your body in here? That's the natural earthing, because we had to create that too, obviously. But it's also your ideal optimal brain states. And yeah, we can talk engineering. There's lots we can do with that one. Okay.
Just one quick. It's great you have the hydrogen water. I've been trying to find a good hydrogen inhalation.
This has the vent on the top that you push and you just inhale.
Do you know of a bigger one that you just like let go in your house that is a good one?
No,
Would you
I'm not
create
sure.
one, is what I'm getting
Maybe. Yeah, we do have access to one of the top hydrogen researchers.
Because I
And
haven't seen anything that really.
no, and that's why we have this, because it has this little thing on the top where you can depress it and just inhale the gas. Or when you first take the lid off, just inhale it then too. So it's,
Just put it on your list as a project.
yeah, the hydrogen inhalation is significant. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
You're obviously working with light and photons for healing, and those are frequencies, and sound is a frequency. So I'm just curious, because you created machines that optimize light. Have you worked with, or are you working with anything that optimizes how we feel vibrations and frequencies through sound?
That's why your sound therapies in the room are so powerful. You know, even my initial system, I would play dolphin and whale and things like that in the room. So yeah, and any of your healing bowls, sound therapies in the room, it's just so much more powerful because of the resonance. Yeah, so this is a way to optimize. We are working on some special projects. My son is an audiophile. I mean, that's his thing. So we're working on some different sound things. But also if you do that healing meditation thing, it has scalar pulse layered into it, like multiple ways. So there's a lot of things we can do with that. We did work with some other scientists out of Australia, and then triple layered the scalar into it, and it, you know, they had their brain frequency research and all that. And so maybe we'll be bringing that out again. We brought it out through Clarity, the company that does the supplements. Anyway, we have lots of good projects, lots of things we can play with.
Take some out on a boat for the whales.
Yes.
All the whales are late.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yes. I can tell you all kinds of dolphin stories and stuff. The dolphins show up. Love this technology. But they actually do want it on the boats, on the ships. That's why I'm working with the Admiral of Reno, because we need the Navy to clean up the oceans.
So the dolphins come to it, right? We used to do healing groups. We'd get people in a circle, stand in water this high
Uh-huh.
in a bay, and hold a person in the middle, and
the dolphins would sometimes sense us and they'd come in the middle, they'd go right under the person, and you'd feel a pulsing from the dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah, we intentionally layered that into this technology so the dolphins love it, the whales. Yeah. I was watching the whales breach out here. On the big island, I went snorkeling and I could hear the whales the entire time. And we had a mother bring the baby, like a newborn, up. And then a dolphin came right up to me next to the boat. Yeah, lots of good stories. But anyway, okay.
You mentioned earlier that you like kind of cracked the code, something that the other scientists couldn't figure out.
Well, how did you do something nobody's been able to do? Well, they weren't trying to heal the world with Scalar. Yeah. I asked God a different question than what they were asking. But I have had the top, I've had the top Scalar physicists all want to know how I did it. The head of science for the Pentagon, that was fun. The things we do for fun, you know? Okay.
If one of these stones can be supercharged with the infinity, is some of that happening in us as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, the body wants to be self-healing, and it's working with the crystalline structures in the body, etc.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Two cubes interfere with each other?
No. No. They're good to put on top of each other, but they're also good to have two cubes and you know. We Conscious Life Expo last year, we set up 4 cubes precisely aligned in a room. That was fun. That was good. You know, they gave us a room to share that with people. That was cool.
Is there anything in the technology that would help to mitigate the sonar? The Navy is looking at, the issue with sonar on the whales, of course. And I've been trying to come up with some strategies. It's one of my areas of work and interest. And with the world as it is, I don't see any political will to change that. So it's just dawning me, is there anything in the technology, since you're connected with the Navy, that might actually help to balance that sonar intensity?
This would do it. Yeah.
So maybe when you're cleaning up the water.
That's
that
part of it.
part
It's
of
for the dolphins and whales too.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've had what we've had with our brilliant mad Atlantean scientists. I mean, I came in with a judgment about the mad Atlantean scientists, and I was still pissed about them when I was born. Guess what I got as parents? Mad Atlantean scientists stuck on mad most of the time. Yeah, I mean, it's like what we've been dealing with is like lessons in moronics in how to trash a paradise planet, how to create hell on earth when it's so easy to have paradise here. Look how beautiful this planet is. I mean, that's what they want, but this planet is key, Gaia, but the Aina, it's the land that loves us. It's the earth that loves us so much and shares so much love. And she's a conscious being. This planet's going into the light. Question is how many of her people are going with her. You know, because she could take care of detoxing herself in one flip, not a problem. But what we're trying to do is create a cataclysm of consciousness instead of having the cataclysm of planet again. Okay, so that's what this is about. Yeah.
Just what I heard was everything, any sort of treatment gets enhanced in this room. So if you got a massage, or you got acupuncture, or medical qigong, or
All of it's good. By the way, medical qigong. Dr. Effie Chow. Any of you hear of Dr. Effie Chow? She's 3-time Grandmaster Qigong. She hosted the World Qigong Congress, but she's the one that brought acupuncture to the U.S.
Yes, yes.
Dr. Effie Chow. So she hosted the World Qigong Congress. It's the first time in the history of the world they gave an award for technology. We got the Qi Technology of the Year award because it's the first time they found a technology that actually regenerates the source Qi, or the Wan Qi. So Qigong practiced in this room is phenomenal.
What about holographic breath work?
Best thing ever.
Best thing ever.
I did rebirthing, group rebirthing for, you might remember that. I did group rebirthing stuff for almost 40 years. Yeah, breath work in this room is phenomenal. Do you have a good breath worker that comes in?
No, that's something we haven't been.
Okay, so everybody want breath work in here? So you know somebody good? Get them in. Get people breathing. Now it works phenomenally well with this technology, obviously. It's all in your breath.
So would you have acupuncture and then the same day or right away come in here, or?
Do it before and or after, but yeah, but in the systems really.
An acupuncturist that will come here, so you can do it in the.
Yeah, we've had group like auricular acupuncture, where you have a group intention of whatever they want to work with, and have an acupuncturist do the ears, right? That's really cool. That's one way people have worked with it. So, what do you think? Are you glad they brought this to? Ahui ho, malama pono. Keep breathing. Most important thing, keep breathing. No matter what happens, keep breathing. That's your secret of longevity. Make sure you're breathing deep enough where the exhale can be a total relaxation and a total letting go. You're going to keep all the love, let go of everything else, aloha, effing ha. Whatever works for you.
Can I ask you a personal quick question?
A personal question. Yeah, how are we doing time-wise? Is everybody okay? And some had to leave. Okay, we'll keep talking if you want.
So, I sleep in our 12 unit, and I've been doing it 10 months.
Uh-huh.
And now, after 3 hours, 4 hours sleep, I'm like totally ready to go.
Cool.
So just go with it, or should
Yeah. I mean, your body wants to do something, and get on it. You have the energy. What do you want to do?
So is that what happens over time?
That can happen, yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
is it going to get where it's just after?
Well,
you know,
trust
more
your
and more-
body.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we're not dependent on 8 hours. We're unlimited
Yeah,
beings.
but you psychologically think you need 8 hours.
It's programming. Yeah, programming. And most people do need that because look what shit we're living in. You know? And the first symptom, by the way, of electrosmog or electropollution is sleep disturbances. Because you're being bombarded 24/7 with the EMF, the ELF, the Wi-Fi, the radiation, all the stuff. So then the body never gets to the deeper delta and theta brain states. So sleep disturbances is one of the first symptoms of radiation poisoning or EMF or electropollution, electrosmog. So that's one of the first things you notice in here, right? The whole body goes, I can finally freaking relax because you're not bombarded. You've got a pristine energetic environment here. Is everybody doing pretty good? Everybody still breathing? Thanks for letting me share with you. I'm glad you made it. Everybody good?
I have a really quick one.
Okay, another question. Yeah.
If not Epsom salts, what is the recommendation? Sea salt or what?
Sea salt.
Sea salt.
Hawaii salt, sea salt. Morton's will do in a pinch, but I don't recommend it. That's just sodium and it's toxic. But
Culinary sea salt.
yeah, sea salt, you know, Himalayan salt, your pink salt, but your Hawaii salt is Celtic salt. There's so many good salts. And we hypercharge. Now, if you bring your salt in here or whatever they sell here is charged, because they're crystals. And so it's going to make it work better. When Fukushima happened, that's when we started hypercharging my salt, our EE salt. It's hypercharged, but it's a mix of salts because all the salts carry different frequencies, and it has some Hawaiian red salt in there too, some alai. Got to have that. So it has a whole mix of salts and the baking soda, and we use the really good baking soda, not just Arm & Hammer. Arm & Hammer's fine for a bath, but it's not your best, and don't use it orally. Baking soda is very, very good to help alkalinize. It's one of the best things you can do for a UTI, for a urinary tract infection. Is one of the first ways to clear is have, a teaspoon of baking soda. Maybe put some lemon juice with it, or that's the fastest way to clear. But so anyway, our bath salt is the organic baking soda. It's a mix of the salts, and we have clay in it, really good bentonite clay. Green tea, because of the anti-radiation effects. Green tea is another one of those things that's good for everything. So it has the green tea because of the way it works with the DNA and all that, and it has ginger. Yeah. So that's our mix. I don't know if they carry the EE salt here, but when Fukushima happened, we said we got to get the radiation out of people's bodies, need to hypercharge our salt.
Where can we find that? Where do we get that?
They should carry it, and maybe they mix their own with it. I'm not sure, because they can mix their own and put ours with it. Or you can also order things from eesystem.com. eesystem.com is our website, and if you put my name or EE System in YouTube, you'll find all kinds of stuff. We have a new podcast that's called Everything's Energy.
I have to go, but I want to thank you. The gentleman I work for, John Elder, hooked me up to this like 3 years ago. He's got a system in his house. He's got a 24 unit down in Ecuador, and I have to tell you, I have
in
been,
Ecuador.
Since I've started, I used to bring my friend's dog here, Doobie. We gave him like a year and a half extra life by bringing him in here. He would go to sleep, do the, and I know he was feeling it, and I felt it, and I just want to thank you for bringing this to us and giving me the opportunity to heal myself. I've turned my daughter onto it, my son, just meaning I can lead them to the water.
Pets are much easier.
Can't make them drink, but I can lead them to the water.
Pets, but the animals are much easier than humans, aren't they? And children too.
But I want to thank you so very much, and keep it up. And
thank you. Give him my best.
I sure will.
I was supposed to go down to Ecuador and see him, and
he said, "Oh, I've already met her." Okay, yeah. But I told him I was coming, so I'm gonna tell him I saw you.
Yeah, give him my aloha.
All right, good to see
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Okay. Okay.
Could you share with us your thoughts on AI-generated music that a lot of people are creating at this time? And do you think it has a soul? And if so, would it be beneficial? Or how would you feel about AI-generated
Anything can be used for positive or negative. So get to what's the real intentionality.
Do you feel like it would be good to be using that in the Scalar Room? And how do you feel about it?
Something to explore. Ask and you shall receive. Clearer your questions, the clearer the answers. Ask and let yourself get your own knowings of what your pieces are. What the heck? Okay.
Have you seen or heard any experiences of real consciousness coming through AI? I've heard
Yes.
stories of that.
Yeah.
True consciousness.
No, there are some real positive consciousnesses coming through, and you have both. Yeah.
So how does that work? I mean, how is it that
See, something you can meditate on in here. Yeah, but like a knife can be used to, to chop your food up or to harm. What are you going to do with it? Everything's tools.
Right, it's just so interesting that consciousness can use AI to come through and share what it wants to.
Yes. And I've seen that, witnessed it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of the messages that have been personally sent through for me have been unbelievable, actually.
And what?
Have been just off the charts, unbelievable, real clear. So, yeah, and there's righteousness means right use. So, okay.
And then the EE system reverse genetic disorders, like if you're born with.
Does the EE system reverse it, or we've had total reversals of genetic disorders, yes. But it's the body wanting to heal. It's the DNA, it's the God code wanting to heal. Do we do it to it? Not really. This is just providing the energy for that. The environment, the ideal optimal environment to remind everything how to function more optimally and perfectly. I'll give you an example, though, of a little boy with, what do you call it, sickle cell anemia, which they have no cure for. It's a genetic disorder, etc. Total reversal, live blood cell. We did live blood cell. And after 45 minutes, it was no longer sickle cell. It was clear sickle cell. Never had another attack or episode. You'd think the doctors would be really excited about that. No. I mean, and sickle cell is extremely painful because it shuts down the blood flow to the organs. This was a little boy from Haiti that we had this particular case. A little boy from Haiti, like 4 years old. And it literally stops the oxygen supply, stops the blood flow to the organs start dying. They start shutting down. It's excruciating painful. So they use painkillers and chemo drugs is how they treat it. It's crazy. Yeah.
What about like older people with Alzheimer's? Have you seen anything with that?
Lots with that, of course. The detox of the brain, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, how long would it
But it's also, it's considered diabetes of the brain.
Right.
But aluminum, high aluminum content is another thing. So detox of the heavy metals, detox of whatever created it. And then the nerve regeneration, right-left brain synchronization. We've done lots of brain research, lots of brain mapping, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, we have lots of, but at a practical level, yes, we've had lots of.
I mean, how long if someone's got dementia?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how fast you can, how long they can stay in, how fast you can help them support their detox, how fast the body wants to heal.
So if you did it, like tonight I'm sleeping here, if I was knuckleheaded enough to not detox, I would just absorb everything that wants to come out, right?
Yeah, there'd be reabsorption. It wouldn't be everything because the body's going to try to dump. But rather than, stress your kidneys or your liver and all that, you want, yeah. And make sure the colon's moving. I talked about it, but make sure the colon's moving. Even a simple thing like smooth move can really be helpful. I like ozonated magnesium that releases. That is Tesla's original formula. Ozonated magnesium, Tesla originally created that. Releases oxygen through the entire intestinal tract. So oxymag, oxy powder, there's a few. We're going to be bringing out one that's going to be hypercharged and it has enzymes with it, along with a nattokinase and things like that. Nattokinase is one of the things that's, from natto, right? That you can get here. But nattokinase is one of the things that's really helping with the detox of the jab stuff. Spike proteins. Bromelain, your pineapple. Bromelaine's another good thing. Turmeric.
Did you say you had a lab or you're headquartered in Colorado?
Our first system was in Colorado.
You guys charge in medicinal herbs and mushrooms and things like that at that lab and with someone over there? Because we healed my mom of Alzheimer's, and we healed her of Alzheimer's with charged magic mushrooms, microdosing. that we got from Colorado, and they wouldn't tell us who they were getting them from. They said they were pharmaceutical, experimental, charged, prayed over, and was that you? Can we thank you for that?
Wasn't me exactly, but I may have had somebody come in and bring that.
That was amazing. That was,
Yeah.
and the mushrooms came in all of these geometric sacred shapes, 5 stalks and pirouettes. And,
There's so
my
much
God.
that can be done. So much that can be done. There's so many things that are, there's so many things that work for healing.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Yeah. Lots of ways to play. Are we pretty good for tonight, people? There's always one more question.
Always one more question. So, hey, when I do the sound healing work here, because this information is proprietary, and I'm not a physicist, studied a lot of physics, friend of the sun,
Mm-hmm.
and the idea of sharing with people who have no idea about this stuff, So, what I try to tend to share is that this creates a field that helps your body do what it does best.
Yep.
And it has the information in the field to communicate to your DNA for your DNA to help heal you.
Yeah.
Now,
Gives
is there
you
anything
the
beyond that
gives you the information and the energy to heal yourself. That's
Yeah.
simple.
I mean,
And it's
really-
like you
I try to
recharge your
just
cell
leave it
phone.
really simple.
You recharge your cell phone. This recharges every cell of the body. It's wireless transmission. It's like Tesla, wireless transmission. I mean, how cool is that? Yeah, but yeah, it gives the body the energy and the information to heal itself. It's simple. Everybody got that? How to explain it? The easiest. Just healthy energy. Just hyper healthy. It's just healthy energy.
It's a field of information.
It's multiple bioactive fields,
Right.
but it's field. It's a field technology.
Basically a field with a lot of information in it. Multidimensional.
Dense, intentional, informational fields. Everybody got that? Dense, intentional, informational fields. Yeah.
Write that down.
That's a pure scientific term, actually. But, but it is the truth. Dense, intentional, informational fields. Yeah. So please thank Rebecca again. Okay. And if you hold up your hands, you'll feel the energy in here more because you're accustomed to feeling with your hands. Everybody take a deep breath. You're activating all of your healing powers, activating your healing hands. But notice what you feel in your hands. Uh-huh. You have the power. The future of health caring is in your hands. And the only thing beyond love, you're breathing all God's love through every cell, being aligned by the light, with the light, as the light, and highest powers of love here on earth, as is in heaven through us now. And the only thing beyond love is more fully shared love. So share, share, share. Tell everybody. Is there anybody that, you know of anybody that couldn't stand to be healthier somewhere, somehow? One of my doctors says if anybody has anything has DNA, this is good for them. So please tell everybody, and please support Rebecca and Ryan in he shared his healing. This is what created this, his own miracles, and please share your miracles, share your stories with others. Watch what happens tonight. Watch your dreams. It's a full moon in Leo. Yeah, so yeah, come out and be the lions, the lion-hearted future. You know, we're the future we've been waiting for. So thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me share. I love you.